Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Rig Builds, and today I want to show you this Hilux that we've finished building for overlanding. So let's go check it out. Hi guys, what we have here is a Hilux Conquest 2021, and we have outfitted, the objective was to outfit it for overlanding. So we put everything including the kitchen sink on it. So let's go through the exterior and check it out. So what we have here is a 2-inch lift. I believe this is running Koni suspension, and it's paired up with Black Rhino rotary forged rims with BFG KO2 all-terrain tires. For the bar work, what we have is an AFN bull bar. Actually, this is not the exact for this model, so we have customized it to just make it look right by doing the Overland Kings touch. So the front end looks right. We've rounded it up with the Warn winch and Adventure Kings 9-inch Dominator lights. One of the brightest spotties in the market that you could get. Together with the bar work of AFN, we've paired this up with the side step with the cage, the side protection bar that comes with an AFN step bar, side step. So what that does is, just in case you're in those technical trails and you, so for whatever reason, have a narrow trail, this will help protect the bodywork, and this will take the impact because all of the side step and the bars are mounted to the chassis. So that's what it does. Rounding it up in the back, for the suspension, we're running an airbag man suspension. The point of putting airbags on this car is because we're running a little bit on the heavier side. This gives you the level stands that you can see with this Hilux, even if it's fully loaded. Up top, it's equipped with front runner slimline roof racks with the front runner load bars in the back. We have not yet equipped this car with a roof tent because the owner wants a more, a more utilitarian look. So just in case, he has a couple of roof tents already, so he could just mount it on whenever he needs it. On the other side, to round out the exterior, we have the latest from iCamper. It's the iCamper ExoShell 270 awning. And we're gonna open it up for you just to show you how big the space or how big a coverage the iCamper gives you. So let's go check it out. So the iCamper is mounted to the load bar in the back because this car is now mounted with an RSI Smart Canopy, which gives you the capability to load stuff on the canopy. Hot tip, one of the reasons you would put a canopy in the back is, especially a steel canopy or an aluminum canopy, one of the main purposes that we recommend this is for the capability for it to load stuff on the back of the canopy without using the front rack. So what we've done here is we put out a awning, but if you choose to put a kayak or to put your boxes or a roof tent, your recovery max tracks or whatnot, the canopy from RSI will be able to take that. So going back to the awning, am I still doing this shit right, Jake? Going back to the awning.
Yeah, baby, I dream of that love when my touch makes you shiver. Yeah, baby, I told you before, I don't take it, I'm a giver. Yeah, or maybe I missed all the signs, knew my girl was a looker. Yeah, baby, we got lost in the heat, making love to brown sugar. Now it's him who's making love to you. Did me wrong, so it's good try. Honey, can I blame you? Well, it's true, and I knew it all the time. Now it's goodbye, honey. Well, I knew it changed. All the time you wanted me to stay. Good try, honey, can I blame you?
So this is the 270-degree ExoShell from iCamper. And you see this little slack here. This is actually part of the design. And the reason there's a slack here is so that when it rains, if you use your awning a lot, you know that it usually pulls up in the middle. And iCamper has designed this little slack here so that when it rains, it automatically ejects the water. Let's move on to the interior, shall we? Start with the passenger side. So just some basic stuff. We put on the new Adventure Kings heavy duty plus seat cover. So this should be good if you're trailing or if there's mud. This will be able to save your seats and give you a little bit of water repellents so to keep your interior clean. We've also added just some basic matting for the Hilux, and the rest of it are all clean lighting switches for the roof lights and the spotties up front. But where all the magic happens, what we've done on this Hilux, is in the back. So let me show you what we put in the back. So let's open up the smart cab and see what we put inside. Alright, so this is a client supplied. I think this is a Waco. Yep, Waco CFX. We've already run it, and what we've done is we've hardwired the fridge cable to have an Anderson plug. So now it's directly plugged here. And what this does, hot tip, if you're doing a freezer, usually your freezer comes with a lighter socket. Now that's not bad, but usually if you travel a lot and that gets rattled, the lighter socket usually pops out. That causes the freezer to shut down, and sometimes it just won't turn or start back up quickly. So one solution to that is we change the lighter socket, cut that off, and make it into an Anderson plug. And that secures it well. That means it won't come out anytime you're driving. As you can see, it is currently running 26 on one side and 12 degrees off. This is equipped with the Mountain Mule drawer system. Just turn on the lights. Man, lights. So on the right side is your normal drawer where you can just put your gear. What we have here is the water system, but later we'll show you that. Usually for me, I would put maybe your kitchen gear or maybe your recovery gear on one side of the drawer. And then up top of this drawer, we have the fridge slide. So we have a drop down. Of course, our almost patented hack on these drawers. The drop down is so that you'll be able to access your stuff right from a better angle, because it's quite high if you put just mounted on top of the drawers. So this is the fridge slide. On the other side, it does have a built-in table that you can just pull out. So if you're just on the side of the road, you want to prepare coffee or a quick snack, or just eating it from the back of your truck, this is a good way to just use this covered space and use this table as whatever worktop that you might need. The bottom is where the magic is. This is the Mountain Mule kitchen drawer, and by the name of it, it has a built-in kitchen. So this model comes with the sink and the kitchen dual burner here on the left side of that. As you can see, we have converted this to run with gasoil, or what do you call that? Propane? LPG. So we just put that there because this car is going out on the weekend, and you'll be able to use that together with this 2-burner cooker. You've seen this in some of our builds, and we do think this is one of the stronger burners that you can get in the market. Now, how do we run all of this? We've already pre-built the sockets for the water right here, and the 12-volt socket for the water pump to power the sink. So these are all built-in systems, custom made by Overland Kings. And if you're asking where the water is, the water tank's back there. It's 42 liters of water in a dead space that you're not using. Last but not the least, in the back, before I forget, is we mounted an RSI table from the top. So this gives you access. Just a quick drop down for your table. So that's usually the last thing you will access or you will need when you're in a campsite. So this gives you proper storage, a proper space for everything that you have. Just to round up the back, we just put in some safety systems because we do have electricals. We have a fire extinguisher and a first aid kit in the back, just in case you might need it. All right, moving on to the sides, let me show you how the electricals work. This is one of the most newest things we've done. All right, so this is the electrical side of things. You can see how clean we execute this. We are running a C-Tech D250 SA, okay? We do have the SE, but owner already had an SA, and we decided to make use of it since it's still usable. And the only thing that SA won't do from an SE is the lithium batteries. Owner already had a AGM battery, so we just add another AGM. So now we're running 200 AH of battery. At the bottom, we've rewired all of the things for the electricals. And what we do have here, I want to show you, is the 2 new products from Kings. This is the new little Adventure Kings, what do you call it? It's like a panel switch box. If you're a customizer and an outfitter, this is super handy because all of the wirings are already laid out for you. All of the fuses are already laid out for you. And we just added this kill switch so that it'd be more convenient to just shut everything off. So they're off, everything turns off. You're sure that nothing is running. So that's the advantage. So let's turn that back on. Now what we have here is, first we have the light. Left, right. Left and right light. So the other light is back here under the awning. Yeah, it's back there. And then what we have here is the main light for the box, amber lighting. And then the last but not the least is the 12 volt. So you can see here, off, on, so you don't leave your 12 volt accidentally running when you switch everything on. So you have two additional lighter plugs. So if you do have any other accessories, maybe your phone chargers, this is where you'll be able to charge it. On the sides, you have two Anderson plugs. One Anderson plug is directly plugged to the fridge. The other one is designed for your solar panel. So if you're running a portable solar, you can just plug that there and lead your wire out and you'll be able to charge your solar panel. These are all hooked up to the D250 SA, which already has a solar in and a boost charger for the power. Okay guys, you might have so many questions about power. I won't be able to explain that fully here, but we do design the power system for the intended use of your adventure. So don't worry about all the little details. If you do come over to the shop, we'll be able to explain to you what type of power, onboard, portable, how much lithium power or AGM, what's the right battery setup for you. We'll be able to recommend that for you. As for this car, what we've added also aside from all this is we've added an Adventure Kings 1500 inverter. All right, so this inverter allows us to run your 12 volt 220 appliances. So that includes maybe your rice cooker, your air fryer, your hair dryer, your Nespresso machine, and whatnot, whatever other accessories you might have. Also, you'll be able to charge all of your, if you're running portable power, you can put your portable power pack here, maybe your EcoFlow or i4Way or Bluetti or whatever brand you're using. You can put that here and charge it with the inverter, and you will have a cycling battery that when your car is running, you can charge your portable power. In short, that will extend your stay out there for an unlimited period of time as long as your car is running. We have designed a coffee bar, and this is almost our trademark. So the power in the inverter, we have extended it over here. So now it could run the Nespresso machine. You can see that it's turning on. That's how you heat it up. So basically, that's it. You have your Nespresso pods here on a little Thor box. Just a little shelf for the tissue holder and probably put your cups and mugs. Last but not the least, we've incorporated Dometic water system. So this is now the drinking water, so you don't have to bring down your big blue water container. To just put your cup here, press the button, and you'll be able to use this as your portable drinking water. So this car is equipped with drinking water and washing water. To show you the washing power of the water, turn the water on, point it to the camera. It was on. It almost hit the camera. Oh, yes, it's running. It's quiet, I know. So there, so you have your water system now. Shower or spray. Spray the camera. Or water your plants. After you're done, put that back in your drawer. And that's the build. So as you can see, with this awning, it covers the entirety of your workspace. And that's a big plus. If you're really out there and you know that it's not always sunny, you might hit some inclement weather. That allows you to work peacefully or camp peacefully without getting wet. Or if you're running a roof tent, then you can sleep anywhere for like a week. I don't know, we've done that before. So that sums up the, the Hilux Conquest Overland build that we have here. Designed for driving comfort and off-grid living, but you can still use this as your daily driver if you want to. So that's the Hilux Conquest 2021. If you do want to build one of these rigs, do check us out here at Overland Kings here in Parañaque, and we'll be happy to show you around and let you know what you can do with your rigs. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.